My name is Lisa, and I am a housewife who works at a certain company. I live with my husband, Afton, and our daughter, Madison. On this day,
Totoro.
Madison, you've become a total fan of Totoro after watching the movie.
What was so good about that movie with the super huge Totoro?
Totoro is amazing. Thanks to Totoro, Mei-chan was able to meet her mom.
Right. They were hugging while all slimy.
They portrayed it quite realistically, didn't they?
The little Totoros were so cute.
The Totoros crawling on the ground, were they cute?
At least they weren't dirty with mud, that was a small mercy.
Mom, Dad, didn't you find Totoro interesting?
No, not at all. Mom loves Totoro too.
Hey Lisa, how about we have Totoro for dinner tonight?
No, you can't eat Totoro.
So, it won't be appearing on our dining table for a while.
Oh, really?
We were living happily as a family of 3. Then, one day, after putting Madison to bed, it was just Afton and me. Hey, Afton, I have a favor to ask, is that okay?
What's up? It's rare for you to ask for favors.
Well, you know, the coronavirus has settled down, and Madison has grown up, right? So, I was thinking, maybe it's about time we have our wedding, would that be okay?
Haha, of course, it's not a problem.
Hey, don't laugh.
Sorry. It's just that you're so adorable. Right, it's about time, isn't it? Let's do it, let's have our wedding.
Yes. Thank you, Afton.
No, I should be the one thanking you. Sorry we couldn't have the ceremony sooner.
Oh, it's not your fault, Afton, it couldn't be helped.
Ah. Let's make it a wonderful wedding.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. We didn't have a wedding ceremony during the pandemic when we got married. Now that things have settled down, Afton and I decided to have a wedding ceremony. Madison is looking forward to wearing a dress for the first time at the ceremony.
Here you go, Mommy. There was a letter in the post. Here you go.
Thank you. You've become quite the postman of our house lately.
Hey. Madison will bring the mail instead of Mommy.
Yes, thank you always, you're a big help.
Hey, Mommy, the wedding is soon, right? I'm so excited to wear the dress.
Indeed. Actually, Mommy is really looking forward to it too.
It's exciting. How many more nights until the wedding?
Fufu, let's see, maybe 7 more nights?
Wow, as expected of Mommy, you know it all.
Time flew by, and there was only 1 week left until the wedding. I had always dreamed of having a wedding ceremony, so I was as excited as Madison. Then, on the day of the wedding,
Mommy, you were so pretty.
Madison, you've been saying that over and over.
But it's true, you were sparkling and so pretty.
Thank you, Madison. But Daddy looked handsome too, didn't he?
Yeah, Daddy was also white and looked cool, just like Totoro.
Yes, he was white and looked handsome.
You're complimenting me, right?
Totoro is amazing, so Daddy is amazing too. But Mommy was more amazing, so Mommy is the big Totoro.
Thank you, I'm happy to hear you say that, Madison.
Really? Lisa, are you really happy?
The wedding ceremony was over, and we had moved on to the reception. Seeing Madison having so much fun, I felt glad we had the ceremony. Then, it was time for the cake cutting.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will proceed to the cake cutting.
Look, Afton, the staff is handing us the knife.
True, thank you very much.
Here I am. Make way for Zulema.
Whoa! What, Lisa, are you okay? Wow, covered in cake. This is bad.
Ugh. Serves you right. After all, this is all your fault. I warned you so many times, but you ignored it, and this is what happens.
What is this?
Ahahaha. Look at your dress, all covered in cake. This is what you get.
What are you? Who?
What? You don't know who I am? You really are a pathetic woman. This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't defied me. This is your punishment for angering me.
You?
Well, anyway, With this mess, the ceremony can't continue now, can it? Too bad. Hee hee, well, think of it as one of those typical prank shows, so forgive me, okay?
Saying this, the person known as Sulema was snickering through her nose while looking down at me, crouched and covered in cake. However, she would soon realize that she had caused a tremendous mishap. Shortly after, Gabrielle, a staff member from the venue, approached Sulema.
Ms. Salima, you will be held responsible for causing the cancellation of the wedding.
Huh? Responsible for the cancellation? What are you talking about?
This wedding was made possible with the cooperation of numerous corporations. It was what you might call a monitor project, not a regular wedding.
Monitor project. What do you mean?
Everything from the venue to the production was provided free of charge by corporate sponsors. In return, we plan to use photos from this wedding for our company and the sponsors.
What? You mean they had a cheap wedding? Ugh, that's so tacky.
No, that's not correct. Lisa was hired as a model representing our company. As compensation, we offered the entire wedding free of charge.
What? A model? Her? You're joking, right?
No, Lisa was the ideal model we were looking for, but due to your actions, our plans are canceled. Moreover, the provided equipment has been damaged, so we will be seeking compensation.
Compensation claim? What's that about? I don't know anything about this. First of all, it's that woman's fault for ignoring my warning. Make her pay.
What are you saying? It's clearly your fault. Not just that, the necklace is also damaged, so you will need to compensate for that as well.
Oh. No. The necklace is damaged too. I am truly sorry.
Please don't apologize, Lisa. It's not your fault. However, the item has lost its value as jewelry. Therefore, you will need to purchase the necklace valued at $6 million at retail price.
Zulema, finally realizing the gravity of her actions, began to look visibly distressed.
No, impossible. I can't pay that, can I? That's right. The jewelry must have been damaged from the start. This is a new kind of fraud. For a jewelry store, you sure are engaging in some shady practices.
Did you forget that we mentioned we would be using this wedding as a promotional event?
If you really think our store provides damaged jewelry, that's unfortunate.
Gabrielle, Noah, I'm so sorry that this has happened.
No, it's not your fault at all, Lisa. Please don't worry.
Yes, if anything, you are the victim here. From what she's saying, has she been troubling you before this?
Yes, that's true, but I never thought she would find out about this place. I should have informed you beforehand. I'm really sorry.
We understand you wouldn't want to bring a dark topic into such a joyous occasion. If we talk about responsibility, we are also at fault for allowing this person to enter.
Yes, the fault lies entirely with her. Lisa, you could even sue her, you know?
What? Sue? Don't be ridiculous. It's all her fault for ignoring my warnings and doing whatever she wants. If you're going to take that tone, then I'll sue you too.
Please, keep the jokes to a minimum. What exactly do you plan to sue for?
For the emotional distress she caused me, obviously. Because of her, I couldn't be happy. And yet, a wedding. How could I possibly forgive that?
That's an absurd argument. Lisa's happiness has nothing to do with your misfortune. The police have been called. For now, please leave the venue.
The police. But I haven't done anything wrong. Why won't anyone believe me?
As Zulema was causing a frantic scene, the police arrived.
Officer, this is the person we were talking about.
What? Don't joke with me. I didn't do anything.
No. I was being threatened by this person. And today, she actually ruined the ceremony.
What? Stop it. Don't exaggerate the story.
That's not all. As you can see, many items in the venue have been damaged.
The jewelry we provided has also been damaged.
That's nonsense. I'm telling you, it's all her fault. Stop it. Let go. Damn it. You all will remember this.
Phew, it's finally quiet.
Well, we had an unusual intruder, but at least now it's peaceful. It's unfortunate what happened to the ceremony, but if there's another opportunity, we hope you'll contact us again. Thank you everyone for today.
As Zulema was taken away by the police, Afton tried to wrap up the event. So, I said. Oh Afton, the conclusion isn't just yet, the real show starts now, doesn't it?
Haha. What are you talking about, Lisa? How can the ceremony continue in this state?
Yes, the ceremony can't continue, in more ways than one. Afton, you were having an affair, weren't you?
Lisa, I understand you're shocked that the ceremony you were looking forward to is ruined. I get that you might want to lash out at someone. But that doesn't mean you have to accuse me of cheating.
That woman earlier, she seemed to think she would have been happy if I wasn't around. Was she your affair partner? Is that why she thought that?
That's just her talking nonsense. She was just a crazy woman envious of another woman's happiness. She was spouting nonsense about warnings. It's all her delusion, right?
Oh, so you're saying everything she said was a lie?
Of course. After all, it's a story neither of us knows anything about.
Really? Then, what about this? This letter arrived a week ago. It said that you're having an affair and demanded that the wedding be cancelled.
What is that? I didn't hear anything about a letter like that.
Of course not. Why would I openly tell you about a letter exposing your affair? I thought if I ignored the letter and went ahead with the wedding, she would appear before or after it. But I never imagined it would turn out like this.
That's impossible. In such a situation, why would you calmly go ahead with the wedding?
I wanted to have the wedding that much. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event, and moreover, it was supposed to be a lavish ceremony we could never afford ourselves. Should I let a mere letter ruin all of that?
But what if the letter was true? Were you planning to forgive my affair?
Who knows? But if the wedding had gone smoothly and nothing happened afterward, I probably would have considered the letter a mistake and thrown it away.
I don't understand. This is crazy. This is definitely not right. Lisa, you must be out of your mind, right? That letter, could it be the one she dropped just now?
No, Madison knows too. That letter, it was in our mailbox.
So, Lisa was prepared to that extent for the wedding.
Now, Afton, how will you respond to Lisa's determination? Were you having an affair?
When quietly questioned by his mother-in-law, Afton made a pained expression and,
I admit it. I did have an affair.
I see. So it was true after all.
What were you thinking?
How could you betray Lisa like this? You should know this is unforgivable.
Yes, I was wrong, but I had my reasons.
Stop. I don't want to hear it.
I loved our life together and our home with Madison. But something was always missing. I wanted something thrilling, something to shake my heart.
Please, just stop. Don't say anything more.
I didn't want to lose my family over something so unclear. So I thought, as long as it doesn't get exposed, it would be okay, and
I'm telling you to stop. I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses.
It's not pathetic. I was trying to protect my family in my own way.
But you ended up betraying us. Betray us to protect us? Don't make nonsensical excuses.
I know it's contradictory. But this was the only option I had.
Can't you see she's telling you to shut up? Your words have no logic, no justice.
After all this, why can't you even offer a single apology?
Oh. Lisa, I'm sorry. I never intended for this to happen.
It's fine, you don't need to apologize. I will divorce you. I will also demand alimony and child support for Madison. So please, don't ever involve yourself with us again.
Divorce? Wait, please. Not that. I beg you. I'll apologize. I'll apologize for the rest of my life. So please, just give me one more chance.
That's impossible. I can't possibly stay with someone who justifies their actions with selfish logic. Please, just don't show your face to us again.
Afton, consider our ties cut from today.
Yes, and spend your life reflecting on what you've done.
If only we could have talked about this earlier, then maybe Papa could have remained my Papa forever. Goodbye.
This can't be. This is a lie. How did it come to this?
Thus, Afton left with his shoulders slumped. Afterward, I divorced Afton, demanded alimony and child support, which were promptly paid. Afton's workplace acquaintances were naturally in attendance at the wedding, and following the incident, he found himself without a place at work and chose to resign voluntarily. This left Afton to lead a life devoid of his cherished family, facing empty days where only time passed him by. Meanwhile, Zulema faced multiple charges, including property damage and threatening behavior, resulting in a prison sentence. She was fired from her job, faced claims for damages from various companies, and amassed a significant debt by the time of her release. Upon her release, Zulema was immediately taken by somber individuals, not allowed to flee, and spent her days in relentless labor. As for us, the mother and child.
This is the necklace made with alexandrite.
Oh, this is the famous king of gemstones.
Emerald by day, ruby by night, wasn't it? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really sparkly.
Indeed. But why are you giving this to me?
Well, actually, I fell in love at first sight with.
What? Love at first sight.
Yes. With the jewelry.
This man seems a bit flamboyant, doesn't he?
Flamboyant, or whatever you'd call it.
Your face is all red, and your hands are shaking.
Anyway, I'd like to present this to you, Lisa. In exchange, please bring it in once a month for maintenance.
Isn't that just an excuse to see Lisa?
And he said for starters.
Uncle, your hands are really trembling. Are you okay?
I really can't accept such an expensive item for free.
No. If it means getting to see Lisa, then it's a small token of our consideration for everything you've been through, Lisa. Tears don't suit you, Lisa. This jewelry does, so please accept it.
Look, he's finally spoken his true feelings.
The cheesy lines were just a cover for his embarrassment.
Your hands are getting pretty bad, you know?
Well, if you insist. On that day, I unexpectedly received a piece of jewelry from Noah. Though I was initially apprehensive about this sudden offer, I requested the presence of my in-laws, with whom I had maintained a relationship, to accompany me. It turned out not to be a dangerous situation, but it certainly evolved into something peculiar. After the meeting, Noah left a strange pressure in the air, saying, "For maintenance, I can do it for free, so, until then." Despite the odd circumstances, I thought I might as well go for that maintenance at least once, having accepted the gift. And so, I found myself becoming captivated by its wonderful sparkle. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.